more problems than expected wind and water damage. Well, what people on the coast are experiencing this morning. And the death toll from Hurricane Dorian rises both in the Bahamas and in the Carolinas. What government officials expect for the total fatality count.
I do construction work. I know there's going to be a lot of work going on.
Areas of North Carolina are already seeing extensive damage from heavy flooding to tornadoes. Which parts of the state will see damage today and also this weekend? Good Friday morning to you. I'm Bria Love.
And I'm meteorologist Brian Slocum. Happy Friday. A day that we've been looking at for about 2 weeks now is finally here.
It's here.
Yeah, we have some pretty wet weather along the coast. The winds are picking up along the Outer Banks. The storm has not yet made landfall, but it's really, really close. Cape Lookout has actually gotten into the eye, but a landfall officially happens when the land actually crosses the center of the eye. It's right here. Hasn't quite done that yet, so it's going to continue to lash Ocracoke Island all the way up toward, we get to Cape Hatteras, potential for that. But again, we talked about this the last several days. Landfall may not happen from this one, but it doesn't really matter because the impact is still being felt. Some very heavy winds within the eye wall have lashed Morehead City, Atlantic Beach, and will continue to lash these very fragile barrier island communities. In addition to that, there are some concerns that this very heavy rain that has been ongoing for the better part of half a day now could cause some long-term flooding along parts of the eastern part of North Carolina, Pamlico, Albemarle Sounds, and the adjacent rivers that run into those areas. But close-up look, you can see some very strong winds. We're starting to see some healthy wind gusts getting over 60 miles per hour. We have not seen many, if any, gusts at hurricane strength. Tornadoes in the last 24 hours, by the dozens. We had countless numbers of warnings, probably 50 or more yesterday, and those have tamed down a bit, but the winds are still going to be a factor. Recent gusts, you can see 30s, 50s, even some occasional 60s as that storm continues to move up in that general direction, and we will see additional gusts come up through Piney Island and Hatteras as that storm continues to pass by the Outer Banks. So healthy wind gusts in the area, potentially getting into the 70s and 80s. The current storm track is a Category 1 with 90-mile-an-hour winds in that eye wall. Should take it offshore sometime late morning, midday, or early afternoon. We'll have much more in that and a much better feeling local forecast coming up in just a couple of minutes.
Brian, thank you. Hurricane Dorian is making its way up the coast, and damage, flooding, and downed trees are all being reported in both North and South Carolina. Here's a look at just a few of the affected areas. All day today, we will bring you the latest on the hurricane's path. We have crews in Wilmington, Nags Head, and Charleston, where the hurricane is already rolling in. You can stay with us for all the live updates beginning this morning at 5. And Hurricane Dorian's first hit the Bahamas 5 days ago, and the destruction is devastating. Local leaders there say now at least 30 people died from that hurricane. They say that number is expected to get significantly higher. Crews expect to find more people dead as they continue search and rescue missions. And right now, a team from Boone-based Samaritan's Purse is in the Bahamas. The team airlifted 30 tons of emergency relief and supplies, and the organization is getting ready to deploy its emergency field hospital. Dorian hit the Bahamas as a Category 5 storm, flooding local medical facilities and cutting off access to roads. 4:33, a sheriff along the coast is reporting the state's second storm-related death. The Pamlico County Sheriff says a man had a heart attack and died while trying to get his boat out of the water. And earlier this week, Governor Cooper said a man in Columbus County fell off a ladder and died. The governor says the 85-year-old man was trying to get his home ready for the hurricane. Well, in addition to flood damage, some parts of the state are also seeing tornadoes caused by Dorian. This is in Wilmington, where there were reports of tornadoes yesterday. The damage spread across much of New Hanover County, and the sheriff's office is getting creative with the cleanup. This is a heavy armored car moving a tree away from a neighborhood entrance. Well, Emerald Isle is also seeing damage from a tornado. The National Weather Service says one tornado touched down in that area. Local police say a water spout came on shore, causing damage at an RV park.
Oh God, I was standing at that counter holding on, and my camper was tilting over. And I said, Lord, what in the world? And I looked, and I had leaves all in my house. I don't know if I got a roof or not. It's completely destruction out here.
terrifying. Emerald Isle town leaders say the tornado toppled more than a dozen campers, but amazingly, no one was hurt. They say many of the people who live here evacuated before the hurricane and the tornado hit. Well, this is why officials warn to never touch a downed power line. This is in Charleston, where the hurricane cut down one power line, and you can see it sparking there and exploding. Well, the power line was knocked down by the wind, and if you ever see a downed power line, you need to report it to a utility company or authorities immediately. Well, Sheriffs Helping Sheriffs, a program that has the Rockingham Sheriff's Department on high alert this morning. The program is managed by the Sheriff's Association to give sheriff's departments in different counties backup when they need it.
A sheriff in need would put in that request for additional manpower and assistance from other sheriffs in the state. In the past, we've sent a half dozen or so volunteer members from our sheriff's office down there.
Well, additional manpower might be needed for Hurricane Dorian. So far, Rockingham County Sheriff's Department has not received a call for help, but around 10 deputies have volunteered to go if they're needed. The department has been answering the call for help since Hurricane Matthew back in 2016. And Governor Roy Cooper says he will continue to monitor the hurricane and release more information as it's needed. The governor is scheduled to hold a briefing on the current and expected impacts of the hurricane later this morning. That's just after 10 from Raleigh. We will cover the briefing both on air and also online and on our Facebook page. President Trump says he spoke to Governor Cooper about the hurricane assistance efforts, and the president says the White House is monitoring the hurricane along with FEMA. He also says, quote, "We are with you all the way, North Carolina. Be safe." 437 Cone Health is offering free virtual doctor's visits for evacuees. You just need the coupon code, which is Cone Dorian Relief, to avoid the usual $49 fee. Doctors say the stress and trauma of storms like Dorian can be especially challenging for people with chronic health issues. We will continue to bring the latest on the hurricane on air all day today. If you can't watch us live, you can keep up to date on your free WXII 12 mobile app, also online on our website, WXII12.com.